It's over. It's over. So y'all do realize that it is over. Now I'm gonna cut the intro. No intro. I just gotta say that it's over. Chris Paul, your career is done. It's finished. It's over. It's over. Chris Paul, your career is done. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, unless you've been living underneath a rock, the Rockets and the Clippers have come to a deal to trade Chris Paul for Lou Williams, Patrick Beverly, Sam Decker, and a whole bunch of other filler people, plus some first round draft picks. So the Clippers, obviously, they won. I'm not going to talk about the Clippers. I'll have a separate video for the Clippers later on. But Chris Paul, your career's done. I'm sorry. It's over. It's over. I know some people, they're already going to say what I said, but I just got to speak on this because I am hurt. I am hurt as a Spurs fan. You had a chance to come to the Spurs, a real title contender. Let's be honest, the Spurs, we were the only team that could really mess with the Warriors. Listen, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm talking about in the West that is. The Cavs, we saw what happened. You know what? The Cavs and the Spurs are the only team that could have compete with the Warriors. And I'm talking about compete. I'm not saying win, but they could have competed with them. And we were missing that one piece. Chris Paul, all you had to do is come over. You just had to come over. That's all you had to do. You would have had the team. Kawhi Leonard wouldn't have to be the ball dominant person. Chris Paul could have been the ball dominant person on a winning franchise with Greg Popovich. We could have had, you know, you don't messed up, right? You know you don't messed up. The Rockets, and they got rid of their bench. Their bench is gone. They only have starters now. Like their bench is, this is a terrible move, in my opinion. This is a terrible move. And let's be honest, the main reason why people are teaming up now, we're seeing all these superstars coming together, is because of the Warriors. This is a terrible matchup for the Warriors. Or for the Rockets. This is a terrible matchup for the Rockets. Now, I'm going to be honest. Their offensive side, it can do good. I think their offensive side, it can do good if you're focusing on the guard wise. Like, the only person who they can really attack is Steph Curry, but let's be honest, their their defense, James Harden plays no defense. Chris Paul, he's not necessarily, I mean, he's a pretty good defender, but he's not like, Steph Curry owns him. Let's be honest, Steph Curry owns Chris Paul. And I'm not just saying that because of the cross up. I'm talking about just look at their matchups in general. Like whenever the Warriors went up against the Clippers, it's not even a contest. It doesn't matter. Steph Curry owns Chris Paul. And the fact that now you're going to put him on the same team as James Harden, the guy who doesn't even play defense, yeah, it's done. Your career's done. And Chris Paul, like I said before, if you would have came to the Spurs, you would have had a chance to be a top 5 point guard of all time. But now that you didn't come, you're top 50 player of all time. All right, I'm just joking, but no, nonetheless, I do think this was a bad move for Chris Paul. You messed up. I hope you know that you messed up, Chris Paul, and not to mention the fact that they already had James Harden running the, like, what? I don't understand what the Rockets want out of this. Like, they had James Harden running the point guard position. What? It doesn't make sense. Like, they did. This doesn't make sense whatsoever. The year where they had James Harden at shooting guard, I believe they made it to what, the eighth seed. They barely made it. I think they're either the eighth or the seventh seed. That's when they had. I forgot what they had, but they had James Harden at shooting guard, and now they're going to move him back to shooting guard so they can have Chris Paul bring the ball up. But when they had James Harden at point guard, he brought them to what, the second or the third seed. So I just don't see. I don't see why. They already had a point guard. Like, this move is like, what, why? This is terrible for you, Chris Paul. You messed up. You know you messed up. But that's basically it for this little video. I'm done. Chris Paul, your career is over. You can make it to. You might have a chance to make it. No, never mind. I was gonna say you might have a chance to make it to conference finals. But you still got to go through the Spurs, and you already know it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.